Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell, then click all. And I am going to be working on my thumb here, and I'm going to make the thumb green. I really like the green color. The polygel that I'm using on the nail beds is from the Born Pretty store. Now, on a side note, I will say right now that I am very unhappy with the Born Pretty store and the way that they have been treating some of their people who have been doing reviews for them for many years. And that's all I'm going to say about that. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to be adding my Bondex primer. Okay. Just put some of that on there. Make sure I get it all over. It starts evaporating right away. Let that dry. So for my base, I'm going to be using the Star Nails UV gel, classic sculpting gel, and it is a hard gel. And I feel like I want to use this for a base because I think that with it being a hard gel, it just helps the polygel to stay on, and I feel like I'm getting less lifting than as opposed to using like a regular soak-off base gel. With this gel, you don't need a base to put it on because it already has a base in it, okay? And I'm going to go ahead and cure that for 1 minute. And here are the beautiful polygel colors that I used on this set here. They are from the Saviland company. And these tubes here are the 15-gram tubes. They do have these tubes in 30-gram as well. So the links will be in the description box below so you can check it out if you're interested. The colors are Blove Girl, light green, light yellow, rainbow purple, and fuchsia. I'm only going to be going up to 5, and I think that's long enough. So what I've done here is I've got a bead of the green polygel, and I'm just going to set it on the free edge there. And cut me some slack, people, because I am using my non-dominant hand, okay? So if it seems like I'm going really slow or something, it's probably because I am. All right, so anyways. And what I do is I just, like I said, I put it on the free edge, and you see I want to bring it over to the very edge of the nail here, okay? And I want to do the same thing over here, bring it all the way over to this area here. You see that? That's where you want it. You want to bring it all the way over there, okay? And now I can work it up the tip. It's a really great polygel. I love it. It's really nice. Nice to work with. I don't need it too long, okay? Don't need that too long at all. All right. You see that? It's really where I want it. Looks real good. I like that. It's easy. Okay, right here. You're gonna have to clean that up just a little bit here, okay? You don't want that to look like a cliff. And now with this polygel, you don't really need that much slip. Honestly, I love it when polygels are like this. They don't need much slip and they're not sticky at all. Okay, now that's looking pretty good. Okay, looking good. Okay, now right here is where you're gonna have to work it so you can blend it out thin so there's not a line of green showing when you go to put the nude on, okay? And if you have to, you gotta get some more slip solution so you can kind of wash it away. That's what I call it, washing it away, okay? Remember, I am using my non-dominant hand here. So, okay. Now that looks pretty good. Now with darker colors, other than, you know, like the light green or something, you are really gonna have to make sure that you blend it right down here so you don't have a line of dark color, because that will show through the nude when you go to put the nude on, okay? The nude gel, polygel. Now you want to make sure. Okay, I think that's looking really good. All right, so let me give this a final little brush here. Check it out here. It's good enough. It's long enough. Probably too long, actually. Yeah, okay. I'm going to go ahead and put that in the lamp for 1 minute. And after like 15 seconds or 20 seconds, you can pinch that. I'm not going to show it because I've showed it before. We want to be careful. We want to check underneath because sometimes it's not cured. Sometimes, see that? See that it's not cured under there? So that's when you have to take your brush. I did a minute, you know. I probably should have did a minute and a half. It just doesn't get, the light doesn't get under it. So that's what you do. You just flip your hand over, take your slip solution or isopropyl alcohol, whatever you're using, and you want to smooth that out. And then you're going to have to put it back in the lamp for about another 30 seconds to a minute. Or you can do like this. It's always nice to have one of those portable little lamps because it's just handy a lot of times. All right, so that's what it looks like right now. On the underside, it looks pretty good. I'm pretty satisfied with that. And also on this side, now is the time to decide if you think you need any more green polygel, which now looking at it, I think I might want to put like a little bit just in this area right here, right there at the edge. Those seem like they're my trouble spots. I don't think I need any there, just right here, I think. All right, you can see here that I put some product right there. And yeah, so I'm just gonna just take my brush and just kind of work it in, blend it in. And I thought that looked a little thin, so that's all you have to do. Just blend it with the rest of the polygel. Work it. In this video, I'm doing like a talk while I work video. And a lot of times I feel it's easier to do it this way because when I do my voiceovers, I feel like I just have to be such a perfectionist when it comes to what I'm saying that sometimes doing the voiceover is even harder than doing it this way. So now I am going to apply the nude polygel. This is BP03 Nude, a beautiful color. Oh my goodness, you are gonna love this. Just set it right on there, back by the cuticle area. Here we go. And I don't want to get it too close to that cuticle just yet. I don't know, maybe I got a little bit more than I wanted, but that's okay. We'll just deal with it, you know, right? Just deal with it. I'm using my non-dominant hand. I'm using my left hand, and I'm right-handed, and I'm doing my right hand. Okay. And here we go. Now this polygel, it will start heating up on your finger. See it? It's starting to like become nice and clean, nice and shiny. That's because it's heating up because I'm pretty warm right now. Like I said, I might have got a little bit too much, but that's not a problem. I'm going to show you how you take it off, but I want to start bringing it up the nail first before I do that. Okay. Yeah, we're just going to start bringing it up the nail. I said I got too much. If you get too much, just go ahead and scrape it off. Yes, it's wasteful, but sometimes it happens. So just scrape it off, okay? Sometimes it's better than brushing it off because it'll get stuck in your brush. And I'm kind of holding my nail at an angle downward too, so that the polygel don't warm up and go into my cuticle area, because it will do that too. You might not think it will, but it will. Yeah, I like that. You can see my moon in there too, so I kind of like that. That's what I call it, the moon. My little moon, Moona. All right, I think that's looking pretty good. Now remember, you can keep brushing as much as you want to blend or to remove, you know? I think we'll go with it. Now it's a little flat, but don't worry about that. We'll build all the structure with the builder gel, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and cure that. And that's what the nail looks like so far. And looking on it straight ahead like this, it looks great. But when you turn it from the side, it is very flat. So it definitely needs some structure and the apex built. So let's go ahead and start that. And again, I'm going to be using my star nails. And I start with my wet layer. Okay. Now this is a fast leveling gel. So I'm going to have to work fast and probably do a few different layers because, yeah. Now some people say, well, why don't you just use clear polygel, you know? Well, yeah, you could do that. But, you know, I don't think some polygels are just not as clear as I like. And Star Nails is some really clear, and it's hard too. I really like that it's hard and that it hardens up the nail. Okay. I'm going to flip this nail over, kind of let that pull. I'm going to run this bead of gel right down the middle here. Okay, flip it over. And I have, look at that, you see that? I have my little liner brush. I'm going to kind of help glide it where I want it. Flip. It's getting there. So if you want, you can just do this and that'll hold it. That'll cure it. All right, now it's time for the second layer, and it's getting there. It is getting there. Get on a wet layer. Okay. Get on your wet layer. Look what it does. You see that? I still think it needs a little bit down at that cuticle. See, look, see that's all pulling? It's all pulling up there, look. You see that? But I think it needs some right there. Okay. Okay. All right, I'm gonna just let that do its thing. Then you want to come in with your cuticle cleaning tool and clean that out there. I like using this little lamp just to set the gel, and then I can go ahead and put it in the larger lamp for a longer cure. I don't file on camera because of the dust. So yeah, I'll be back. And now it's time to top coat the nail, and then I'll be done. And I know you're probably thinking, wow, it just took forever just to do one nail. But I've had some requests to do longer videos that are more in depth so that other people could understand them better. And I decided to make this one of those videos. And I hope that you enjoyed it and that it helped you and that you liked me just kind of going with it, you know, and not doing a voiceover. Thank you so much for watching and for being here. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.